Hi, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Aisha Saeed, and I am the author of AMAL Unbound. And thank you so much for sending me all these amazing questions. And I want you to know that I've read all of them, and I've enjoyed reading all your insights so much. And I've chosen some questions that I'm going to answer. They're the ones that have appeared the most. I wish I could answer all of them, but unfortunately, I can't answer every single one, but please know that if you sent me a question, I've read it and I appreciate it so much. So thank you. The first question that I'm going to answer comes from Miss Hume's class at Warrenton Middle School. And the question was, why is Nasreen Baji's last name Baji? So actually, that's not her last name. Her last name, the name that follows Nasreen, Nasreen Baji, Baji means sister in Urdu. And it's a form of respect that she wants from people that are younger than her. And so normally in a household, you would call your older sister Baji, but Nasreen also wants other people to call her Baji as a form of respect, and that is often done in villages in Pakistan. And similarly, Jawad Saab, Khan Saab, Saab is actually not their last name. Sahib is a term of respect as well, as something they say to somebody that's important, older, and as a way to show respect. And so when they're saying Khan Saab and when they're saying Jawad Saab, they're actually saying Mr. Jawad or Mr. Khan. It's a cultural thing. So thank you for that question. I'm sure many people had that question. My next question comes from Sarah at Spencer Loomis Elementary School, and she said, "Can I speak Arabic?" And that's a good question. So no, I can't speak Arabic. I can read it because the Quran. I'm Muslim, so I read the Quran. And the Quran is in Arabic, so I can read it. But I actually don't speak Arabic, and the language that is spoken in Pakistan is not Arabic. The language spoken in Pakistan is Urdu. That's the national language. And in the region that Amal is growing up, it's the Punjab region, and so they would also be speaking Punjabi. So Amal would probably be speaking Punjabi and Urdu, and I also speak both of those languages. Miss Hart's class at Brisdale Aditya asked, where in Pakistan, which city or town is Amal in? So the city and the town in Amal Unbound is fictional, which means I made it up because I did not want it to be an actual city or town. But the region that Amal is in the Punjab region. So this is a village and a city in the Punjab region, but it is fictional. And this was a question I got a lot. I'm going to kind of read them all together. Let's see. In Miss Pitch's class at John Adams Middle School, somebody asked, is Joasa based on anyone in your actual life? And another class asked in Miss Crawford's class at Community Middle, is Joasa based on a real life political leader? And many of you emailed to ask me, why is he so mean? So I'm going to answer all those kind of together. He is completely made up. He is not based on anybody. I just made him up from my imagination. As to why he's mean, I think that's a really good question to talk about in your classes. Why is he so mean? What has happened to make him so mean? I think that maybe part of what makes him so mean is that maybe he's just always had people saying yes to him, and so he doesn't know that people can actually say no or not want to do what he wants to do. It doesn't make it okay, but that may be part of why he's so mean. But I think those are really good questions to talk about as a classroom. Are there people mean in your life that you might know, or people who you read about here in the United States that seem kind of mean? And what do you think about that? Why is it that way? Why are people mean? It's a really good question with no easy answers, but a very important question to think about. And somebody had asked at Julia at St. Matthew School in Calgary, Canada, asked, why is Jawad Saab so angry with Amal over such a small thing like a pomegranate? Well, I agree. I mean, let it go. You hit her with your car. But he doesn't think like you and I do. He's not a good guy. And again, he's never really been told no in his life. And he's used to somebody giving him whatever he wants without any question. And so when she says no, it just makes him angry. He's never heard that before. And then she's not only did she say no, she said no in front of all these people watching. And so he was upset and angry, and he also didn't want other people to get ideas. He said, well, I need to punish her so other people in the village don't get similar ideas. So that's probably part of it, part of why he got so angry about a pomegranate, because I agree, that's nothing to get that angry about. Miss Smith's class at Narawasaga and Creemore asked, how do you figure out a character's personality when you're writing a book? I usually figure out characters' personalities as I write them. When I began writing Amal, for example, I had no idea that she was going to love to read and that she'd be so fearless and so passionate. I actually didn't know that. It all kind of came out as I was writing and developing it. Same with Nabila. Why is she the way she is? I didn't plan for it. It just kind of came, and as the story progressed, I started to see exactly who they were. And a good example of that is with Jawad Saab. I I wasn't sure how evil he was going to be as I began writing him. I thought maybe there'd be some good sides to him, maybe. But as I wrote, it just became very clear that his characteristics and his personality were not going to be that way. And so that is how I ultimately wrote him. Abdullah in Miss Croker's class at Sylvia Frederick School asked, would I rather have a kulfi or a jalebi if I had a choice? That's a good question. Let me see. So I think a lot of you have had jalebis. I've seen some amazing photos that your amazing teachers have brought in jalebis for you to try. So that's been awesome to see, and pomegranate too. Um, and I like jalebi. I like them. They're pretty good, especially when they're a little bit heated up in the microwave for like 5 seconds. I think they're pretty yummy. But I would pick kulfi. And kulfi is going to be a little hard for anyone to bring into a classroom, because the best way to describe a kulfi is it has the texture of ice cream, and but it's on a popsicle stick usually, and so it's like ice cream on a popsicle, and it's so delicious. Usually the flavors are mango and pistachio, and I just love it. It's so yummy. It's one of my favorite desserts. And Nora at Ecole College Heights Elementary asked, have I ever tried to draw the front cover? And I actually have never tried to draw the front cover. But I do love the cover, and I may have mentioned in my last talk, the cover was drawn by an artist in Pakistan named Shazal Malik, and I think it's beautiful. And the cover is a question I get a whole lot when I do school visits and Skypes. And I think when the author read the book, she drew on the hands images that were part of Amal's identity. You can see in there, there's the bird because Amal wants to fly away. And as you read more, you're going to see more and more connections. You see there's a book in the hands because she loves to read. And I was on Twitter the other day, and I saw Mr. Gates had posted photos of his class, and they had drawn their own hands and done artwork on a wall, and each of their hands had within them their own identity, their own drawings, and it was so beautiful to see. They each chose their own colors, and they designed those hands just like Amal, with the two hands just like this, but they had drawn their own stuff that reflected their own identity and their own place and their own sense of self. And I thought that was really cool. I may want to do that too, but as of now, I haven't drawn it. But after I saw Mr. Gates' photo online, I think I might want to try it too. That was really neat to see. And finally, as I do every week, I share who the winners of the Skype and the author letters are. The winner of the Skype visit this week is Sarah Titus's class at Westlake Academy. You have won a free Skype visit. And the winner of the author letter, where I send an author letter personalized to your class with 30 stickers, the winner of that is Sabina Stangel's class in Pennsylvania. So please reach out to me. I will reach out to you, but at the moment I am a little behind on my email. So if you can reach out to me first, we'll just get it set up a little bit faster. But if you don't get to this, don't worry. I will be reaching out to you. I will to set these up. So those are the winners of the Skype and the author visit. And some of you have asked how to enter. Simply go to my website, click on the news section, and there's information there on how you can enter for these drawings. So, and that's the end of my Skype talk. Thank you so much for all of you for listening, for participating. participating, for sending me these amazing pictures, these amazing tweets, these emails. They have meant so much to me. Thank you so much to all of you. And until next week, we'll talk again soon. Bye.